Well, what's good? What it do? This is Chocolate with Queen Linus Tarot subscribers. Mwah. Blessed be love and light to all of you guys. These will be general messages, August 2022's energy reading for the moon in Virgo. The moon in Virgo. So if you have a moon in the sixth house, all right, regardless, it doesn't matter what your sun sign is. If you could be an Aries sun, Virgo moon, you could be a Capricorn sun, you could be a Libra, Gemini. If your moon or your, which represents our emotional realm, is in Virgo, all right, this video may resonate with you. It's general, okay, so it could resonate also for different aspects and areas of your life, not necessarily gender specific, but if gender does become relative, I will bring it to you guys' attention. And most importantly, the guys know that the roles can be reversed. This entire reading could be backwards, it could be upside down, flipped around, vice versa. So take what resonates, and of course, discard the rest. Y'all know my motto by now. If the shit doesn't apply, let the shit fly. Thumbs it up if it resonates. You fuck with me the long way. You like the video and its contents. Definitely like, share, and subscribe. And to my subscribers specifically, hit the notification bell. That way you can be alerted as to any videos I post regarding your natal chart placements or zodiac sign, okay? So, in this reading, which is an August 2022's energy reading, Moon and Virgo, as it's relative to tarot, I've pulled 4 cards, which will be the overall energy, the recent past, current, and the possible future outcome. I've also pulled 2 shadow cards, which would represent the shadow energy around you, whether this is a person or shadow work that needs to be done by those of you that have a moon in Virgo. And in addition, we have the 2 romantic oracle cards that will speak to your romantic situations as such. All right, so let's get right into it. Again, thumbs it up, like, share, and subscribe for the moon in Virgo. Okay, moon in Virgo. The overall energy for the moon and the zodiac sign of the 6th house, Virgo, earth energy, which is stability, being practical, grounded, and stable. 4 swords. 4 of swords for my moon and Virgo, all right? So for a lot of you, the 4 of swords coming out as the overall energy could talk about a need to rest. For some of you, there's definitely a need for you guys to rest, needing to take some time out from a situation, a way of thinking. Some of you could be just mentally exhausted, all right? For others of you, this 4 of swords energy could talk about, you might be going through a period of healing. Some of you may have had some surgical procedure, or there was some type of thing as it relates to your health, where you're in a period here of recovering, doctor's orders. You might need to rest and recoup. Spiritually, though, this could talk about regrouping, connecting with God, your higher power, doing a lot of meditation and doing a lot of prayer. But it does represent an energy also of not taking action. Not taking action in a situation. So take it how it resonates, because there's multiple ways that this 4 of swords could play out, okay? Again, it could represent a need to rest and even tune out distractions, perhaps disconnect from the world around you. Or a lot of you Virgos are in a period of healing, all right? Or at the very least, meditating in prayer, okay? All right, let's get right into it. Now let's see what's going on for the moon and Virgo. 4 of swords is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So some of you guys could be dealing very well with a air sign, okay? Or you could be a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius watching. Wow, recent past energy for moon and Virgo. Another swords card. 6 of swords, and this is actually one of my favorite cards. 6 of swords and the 4 of swords to the 6 of swords. All right, so we got more air energy, a lot of Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Air is our mentality, the way we think and the way we communicate. Six of Swords could talk about travel. Some of you could be relocating, or you may travel for work. However, that, or you might just travel a lot during this time. Um, however, from a different perspective, a lot of you are moving away from a situation that was very toxic, that was possibly very stressful. It was a lot of conflict in the environment, because when we talk about the Six of Swords, this is moving away from said conflict. You're moving away from conflict, from arguing, from strife and stress, because that's exactly what you're doing here. You're moving away from a situation. You're looking for calmness, a sense of peace, serenity. You're moving to a place of clarity. Okay, so a lot of you, Moon and Virgo, you could be leaving a relationship. You could even be leaving a job or a situation where there was a lot of conflict. Something may have been toxic. Now, what is crazy, Moon and Virgo, like I said, a lot of you could be either dealing with an air sign or have strong air placements in your chart. It's crazy because at the bottom of the deck for my Moon and Virgo, another swords. I'm telling you, the swords are all about communication. It's about what we're thinking, and not so much feeling, but what we're thinking. And even for some of us, what we're conveying. At the bottom of the deck, Five of Swords coming out is conflict. You went from the 4 to the 5 to the 6. Listen, you can't make this shit up. Five of Swords is conflict. This is what you're trying to get away from. And this entire reading could be upside down and backwards and vice versa. I've said that on multiple videos. Y'all know by now, subscribers, that the roles can be reversed. But the Five of Swords is that card of conflict, arguing, petty words, someone trying to win at all costs. That's exactly what the Five of Swords represent. Someone trying to win at all costs. Okay. Again, conflict, right? Fighting here. Now, one thing about the Five of Swords that a lot of people don't realize, the Five of Swords is also my card of healthy selfishness. And what I mean by that, Moon and Virgo, is that it is a card of healthy, if I could talk, healthy selfishness is because you're doing what is best for you in any given situation. I feel like a lot of you, again, you've moved away from a situation that there was a lot of fighting, there was conflict, disagreements, all right? Again, one-upmanship. Taking some time out, taking a break, recharging. Six of Swords, again, moving away from that conflict. You're moving away from that conflict. You're gonna listen, by moving away from that conflict, this is what the outcome is going to be for you if you follow through and leave a situation. This is a major arcana, the Sun and the Nine of Cups. You cannot make this shit up. Both of these cards represent pretty much wishes granted, wishes being fulfilled. The Sun, Leo energy. Some of you could be a Leo watching, or you could be dealing with one. Happiness, fortune, fame, success, abundance, illumination, new beginnings, definitely 100%. Birthdays, anniversaries, baby showers, engagements, any happy time. This is the happiest card in tarot, right? And alongside the Nine of Cups, which were right next to each other, this is wish fulfillment. You can read about this, Moon and Virgo. You moved away from something that was very hectic or stressful, and now you're getting your wishes fulfilled. This is divine intervention, something you've been manifesting, creating, developing. It is coming here with the Nine of Cups. This is the wish card, okay? This is you getting what you wish for. It's reinforced with the Sun energy. Are you kidding me? You're about to be abundantly blessed. The Sun represents the energy of abundance and magnetism. Again, fame, fortune, hitting the lottery, financial gains, miracles. With the Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy of the Nine of Cups, wishes being fulfilled. Okay, so I have to add that in. It just makes sense. Nine of Cups could also indicate that someone may have had a drinking problem, or someone could possibly overly indulge in alcohol. So make sure to do all things in moderation. Recent past for the Moon and Virgo. Look what I'm saying. I tell you, can't make it up. You went from the Nine of Cups, wishes fulfilled, to emotional contentment. 10 of Cups, the happily ever after card in tarot. Water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, went from the Nine of Cups to the 10 of Cups. You left something, and look what happened. They always say God don't bless a mess. Take heed to that saying, Moon and Virgo. They don't. They don't. God don't bless a mess. So what you now have the wish, this is emotional contentment. Just like the Nine of Cups, yes, someone could be overly indulging in alcohol, but for the most part, the Ten of Cups is what we all want. This is emotional contentment, feeling loved, universal love, agape love, supported by family, friends, loved ones, community energy. You know what I'm saying? Some of you could be pregnant, or there could be news of a pregnancy or an adoption, a blending of families. This is the happily ever after card. So you definitely, ultimately, you can't make this shit up. The Sun, Nine of Cups, and the Ten of Cups. Better read about it. Current energy for Moon and Virgo. We got the Page of Cups, more water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius energy. A new offer, a love offer, an opportunity, a creative endeavor. But this cup does have a fish coming out of it, which could again indicate a pregnancy news of using your intuition, okay, being very intuitive. Page of Cups is some type of offer, opportunity that's coming in. It's going to bring you joy. It's going to make you happy. This could be a person. This could be a creative endeavor or some type of business opportunity. And the outcome for the Moon and Virgo. Eight of Pentacles. Earth energy, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. All right. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, the Eight of Coins. You worked on something. You put in a lot of hard work. This is working hard, putting in a lot of time, energy, and effort. Even blood, sweat, and tears into a person, a place, or a thing, a situation, working a lot at your job. Some of you might work a lot. You may need to take some time off. Some of you could be planning a vacation now because you've worked so hard at your job, because the Eight of Pentacles is about that life. This is someone who's a craftsman, who's working on a skill, who's focused, extremely focused on what they are building, what they are working on. For others of you, like I said, this Eight of Pentacles or Eight of Coins could talk about you might have more than one job. You might need to take a break from the job. There could be a heavy workload. But for others of you, this is you being focused on what you're building, putting a lot of effort, time, energy into a person, place, or a thing. Okay? Wow. Let's get into your romantic oracle cards, Virgo moons. Listen, the bomb. This reading is actually classic. This reading is classic. If it resonates with you, thumbs it up, thumbs it up. First romantic oracle card for the Moon and Virgo, or Moon in the 6th house. That's crazy. This card is coming up for a lot of people, sadly. Separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon, Moon and Virgo, okay? For some of you, there could be an upcoming business trip where your partner or you do have the travel card of the Six of Swords. Someone could be definitely relocating, but you could be traveling, like I said, for business. So if your partner, spouse, significant other, twin flame, soulmate is, there's possibly an upcoming business trip. This person, obviously, if he or she or you have to, go out of town for business, then there obviously would be a separation from your significant other. However, for others of you, this is a breakup, a divorce even. And your final romantic oracle card. Looky, calling in your soulmate. That's why you got the Sun energy, Nine of Cups, and the Ten of Cups. A lot of you left the previous relationship that was toxic. You may have even been dealing with someone who could have potentially been a karmic. You may have been dealing with someone who was a karmic. For real. But you have been calling in your soulmate, Moon and Virgo. You have manifested someone. And it says here, your prayers, your affirmations, and your visualizations help bring you together. So calling in your soulmate makes sense. The Sun, Nine of Cups, someone making an offer of love, a new beginning for my Moon and Virgo. Shadow energy for the Moon in the 6th house. This reading is, first shadow card, Parasite. Somebody, and I'm going to say someone, could be very codependent. This card represents someone who's extremely codependent on you, Moon of Virgo. This person is overly dependent. This person could possibly be a leech. Doesn't have to be a significant other. It could be anyone in your environment, family, friends. No one is exempt. No one's exempt. So parasite, so there's an energy of someone possibly trying to be a user around you, possibly trying to feed off of you or even live off of the Moon and Virgo native. And your last card, we have Fated to Suffer. Okay. Energy of the shadow card of Fated to Suffer, meaning temptation, pretty much. Someone being a glutton for punishment, someone indulging in a situation and they know that it's not good for them, but they're also tempted constantly, to, it's almost like a devil energy. Something's being tempted or offered to you, but be mindful, Moon and Virgo, of this offer. Make sure you use your intuition. This is why you got the Page of Cups. Definitely use your intuition and trust it. This apple looks very red. It looks very enticing, but if you notice, there's actually a witch that is giving this young lady the apple. We know the story of the apple and Sleeping Beauty, all right? So with that being said, just be careful. Be very selective. You might have cut off somebody that was toxic. A lot of y'all did what was best for you. Five of Swords. Cut off healthy connections, Moon and Virgo. And that's what I have for you. If it resonates, thumbs it up, like, share, and subscribe. Good luck.